already, then let's talk about it. Water made some comments. We go over them about Anthony Joshua. Joshua fires back. Talk about Joshua was a manufactured champion. They made him champion. Um, I'm surprised he didn't say none of that at the press conference. He was very respectful. People were saying that Wilder wasn't keeping the same energy, blase this, blase that. Let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and the subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notification, increase your chance of notification. Shout out to everybody that watched the live on Monday. Share it, all that good stuff, man. Um, but yeah, let's pull this up, man. And and Anthony Joshua clapped back, man. Like, dude, you had 50 fights and you was fighting Jason Gavin or something like that. And Big Baby at least said it to his face. And you got people that still support Joshua, even though, I think the consensus opinion is that, Joshua them kind of avoided this fight. You had AJ fans saying the same thing. They didn't, like Gemini Hoop said, he didn't want AJ to fight Deontay Wilder, that he should avoid him. You got some people who still believe it, but Anthony Joshua fires back at Deontay Wilder over questioning his identity. And I can remember when, he seen Wilder and then he started wearing this do-rag like Wilder did. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, ooh, this nigga's trying to steal Wilder swag. So, boxing staff wrote it. It's I worry about every fight he's in. We question Joshua about his identity. Eddie Hearn built Anthony Joshua. He wasn't born a champion. He was made a champion, Wilder said. I mean, I guess I get what he's talking about. They did an amazing job promoting him, getting him to the top. I would have been the undisputed heavyweight champion, world champion many years ago if I had the opportunity he was given. And part of that, man, to be honest, because he had the support of a whole country. Amir Khan won a silver medal. They supported him like he won a platinum medal. Anthony Joshua won a gold medal. They supported him like he won diamond. Americans, fans just don't support black fighters. One of the anomalies I could think of, was Sugar Ray Leonard and Mike Tyson, or two. Those are the exceptions to the rules. Those was the only ones. Sugar Ray Leonard was beloved because people felt like he was a great fighter, by the way, and people felt like they grew up with him in the amateurs. They seen him in the amateurs, but they don't support black fighters like that. Even Floyd Mayweather, he got his support from hate. So in my opinion, that's Wilder's opinion about it. That he was manufactured. And people can make the same case about him. They both was fairly young, or novices at boxing. They joined very late. They joined the game very late. So I really ain't but I guess they're trying to build the fight up. Joshua disagrees with the Wilder take. The British star feels he was fast-tracked much quicker than Wilder. Who the F is he? He's a boxer, not a psychologist. The boy had 50 fights, and he fought Jason Gavin in his 30th-something fight. I probably fought with my 12th fight. Joshua fired back, according to his son. We're different. My identity is strong. If they're looking for weaknesses and gaps, then they need to stop looking over here because I'm solid. A lot of people do feel like he kind of like he tripping right now. He ain't the same fighter. But he got a point. Wilder fought 50, a whole bunch of nobody. I don't have a problem with it. He was, and Joshua, they kind of moved him fast. They moved him fast. Wilder was just fighting every other week. He was, I think he was, newer to the game than Joshua. I think Joshua had to develop talent. Wilder had to develop skill. I think Joshua had, let me say this. Wilder had to develop a skill set, but Wilder just was so dependent on his power that, you know, I feel that hurt him in the development. No, that's just my opinion on it. But I feel like him depending on that power so much, and not, you know, and I think it's him not wanting to develop nothing else. You know, it built him out his whole career, but he had worked on his jab and worked on body punching and other stuff. We know heavyweights ain't the most skilled guys in the world. We all know that. But but uh but you know, nonetheless, it is what it is. It is what it is. But I just feel like he could have you know, he could have developed a lot more. But yeah, Joshua had less fights and was fighting, you know, solid competition. You can't take that away from him. So, but I get what he kind of saying, dude, that they kind of strategically moved him this way to the title. But like when Lukey came on here and said that's what a promoter's job to do is to get you the best track to a championship fight. And the best track for Wilder was to get reps and fights to get to a title fight. The best way for Anthony Joshua to do it was the way Eddie Hearn did it. You know, but they got to talk some trash to build the fight up. We all know that. They got to talk some trash to build the fight up. And at the end of the day, you know, Wilder feel the way he felt, you know, and some people think Anthony Joshua got an identity crisis. You know, when Klitschko hit him with that uppercut and dropped him, that was the last time we seen aggressive Anthony Joshua. And rightfully so. When you go through a traumatic experience like that, you know, when you go through a traumatic experience like that, I mean, what you expect? You know, but for him to continue to still come back, get dropped by, you know, knocked out by Ruiz, come back, win a title, he's resilient. Can't question nobody, you know, toughness in the heavyweight division that's in the top 15, top 20, 25. They get a title, they get 3 titles. You know, if it was that easy, everybody would do it. But, you know, I'm surprised Wilder didn't say it to his face. He was very respectful. And a lot of people said, well, he didn't talk that shit to his face. And rightfully so. I think it's about being nice because, you know, Anthony Joshua is the one to determine if they fight or not. You know, but then on continue to roll on about that. You know, they arguing over who's gonna be in the main event. I'm gonna talk about that. You know, and at the end of the day, Joshua is the bigger star. No doubt about it. His fight with Otto Wallin, I think is a little bit better than Joseph Parker. I could be wrong. That's just on paper. On boxing, you never know. Remember when PBC first started, they undercards was outperforming their main events as far as action pack and all that other stuff. You know, so but you know, Deontay got his own opinion. You know, I just feel that you know, it's just about building the fight up. That's what it's about. And fans gonna be back and forth about it, but the only way we're going to get peace. The only way we're going to get peace in this situation amongst the fans is when they finally fight. You know, that's the only way we're gonna get peace. But I understand what they both saying. To keep it real, I understand what they both saying. Really do. You know, Eddie Hearn, you know, they'll sit here and tell you that Joshua fought all the tough fights, and you know, but you look at it, they were strategic. And everything you do in boxing moving up is strategic. You ain't got too many chitlin circuit guys. You ain't got too many chitlin circuit guys no more. Like Marvin Hagler, who had to fight the toughest of the tough battles. You don't have that no more. You don't have that no more. You know? You don't have it. But I just think that, Anthony Joshua and what, Deontay Wilder did coming into the game late, I think it's amazing. I think it's amazing. People don't understand how hard it is to get in to do boxing, let alone get into the game late. You probably get more heavyweights that come in late historically than anything else. And that we can agree on. You probably get more heavyweights coming in late than anything else. But let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance of notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree, find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Check out the Heavyweight Boxing Talk playlist. Check out the Box News playlist. Peace.